Hello and welcome back to the second round of 16 tie of today. We have the defending champions, Nixa College, coached by Zahid Taj, facing off against Cedar College PCHS, coached by, of course, the most decorated coaching duo in KUSC history, Mohammad Ali Imam and Shakir Taj. Here's the starting 11 for Nixa. Omar Salman in goal, Shazil Naveed, Usman Mazair, O-level student, 16 years old, I believe. Armaghan Ja, Abdullah Imran Loya, right back. Armaghan, left back. Hassan Ubaid, Zaid Adnan, Uzaifa Mushtaq, Ashar Rashid, Hamza Ahmed, and Ryan leading the line. Ashar Rashid is the player to watch out for. 10 goals already. Here is the lineup for Cedar College PCHS. Mohammad Atta in goal, Abdullah Shaukat, Mohammad Ayan, Ibadur Rahman, Mustafa Nasir, Abir Arshad, Mohammad Samir Masood, Mohammad Ali Suri, Sayyid Mohammad Hamza Zaidi, Sayyid Armaghan Chishti, and Mohammad Azmir. The players to watch out for Cedar will be their captain Armaghan and Hamza Zaidi. If Nixa want to keep their hopes of retaining KUSC alive, they need to keep those two players quiet. Here's a list of our match officials for today. Match Commissioner Asif Ghani, referee Talha Salim, assistant referee Hamad Jat, assistant referee 2 Shams Nasir, and fourth official will be Fazal Hussain. This campus of Cedar College PCHS has never gotten past the round of 16 stage, knocked out in the group stage last year. They'll be hoping to cause a huge upset. Make no mistake about titles compared to Nix's 6. Of course, Mohammad Ali Imam, the most decorated coach, 6 titles with, of course, coach Zahid Taj of Nixa College with 3 titles now, I believe, of his own. And the match, as has traditionally kicked off with a direct shot from kickoff. I am joined on commentary by Mustafa Farhan, a student from IB as well. Mustafa, how do you feel about these two teams?
Yeah, really excited to see how this match progresses. Yeah, we're really excited to see how this match progresses. And this has started off really energetically, I believe.
Yes, good pressure from Nixa early on. Nixa in red and white, Cedar in the blue and yellow. Nixa's traditional colors, red and white, for Cedar as well. Ball falls to Zaifa Mushtaq. Cedar just trying to clear the lines at the moment, get some momentum going. Struggling to get out of their own box. Yet to have a touch in Nixa territory. There's an opportunity for them to have a spell in possession. Lots of new faces for Nixa College this year. Lots of players who were on the bench as they won KUSC. This was not one of them. Abdullah Loya, the vice captain now, an integral part of last year's triumph. A spectacular semi-final free kick against Generations. One of the pick of Nix's goals in their knockout stage run. There you see Abdullah Loya, the vice captain on your screen, taking that throw in. His set pieces will be one to keep an eye on. among the new faces who did not participate at all in last year's triumph. Goalkeeper Omar Salman, Zaid Adnan, Hamza Ahmed, and Ryan Saad, sorry. So a fair few new faces for the defending champions, and this is not one of them. Ashar Rashid trying to find the run of Armagan. In fact, it was a run of Hamza Ahmed. Here is Usman Mazahir, the younger brother of Knicks' captain from last year, Bilal Mazahir, KUSC winning captain. Lots of positional versatility as well in this Knicks side. The player in your picture, Armagan Ja, usually played as a winger or a forward last year, but has been converted to a left back after Salahuddin, the highly attacking wing back the Knicks had last year, has passed out. Here's Uzefa. Passes it to Asher, who leaves it for Hamza. Falls to Abdullah Loya, who tries a shot. Here's Hassan Chawla. Ball in the hands of the Cedar goalkeeper, Mohammad Atta. Kicks it forward. Knicks regain possession. Usman's ball is intercepted. Now Shazil Naveed tries to go long. Find Ryan Saad. But again, ball is with Mohammad Atta. Here's the Knicks captain, Ashar Rashid. What can he produce? He's outnumbered, needs support. Finds it and appeals for a free kick. Referee's waves play on. Zaid Adnan, the player who thought he was fouled. Mustafa Farhan, who has impressed you up till now?
I think it's the Knicks captain who is trying really hard to produce a goal. And Knicks is also looking, the whole team is actually looking very solid right now.
And speaking of the Knicks captain, he claims that was a body challenge. The referee disagrees. A foul on the Cedar defender, Abdullah Shaukat, going down. Here comes Cedar, a rare foray inside Knicks territory. Knicks shouldn't underestimate Cedar at any cost. Cedar PCHS has long been under the shadow of the supposed major Cedar team, the Cedar DHA campus. But this would cause a seismic shock in the KUSC landscape if they can hold Knicks as far as they can hold them and then possibly look to nick a goal or take it to a penalty shootout. Here's Abdullah, the right back. Cedar need to get Armagan on the ball as much as possible. Both teams, interestingly, have an Armagan in their team. Cedar now need to make the most of this set piece. Uzaifa Mushtaq arguing with the referee, the vice captain. Two vice captains in this Nixer team. Uzaifa on your screen, the number 10, as well as the right back Abdullah Loya. Three-man wall. Ryan Saad, Zaid Adnan, and Uzaifa Mushtaq. While Hamza Zaidi readies to take this free kick. It's a long one, but it goes over everybody's head. Disappointing end. Cedar need to make the most of these chances. There's Nix's keeper. Interestingly, wearing number 2 on his back and shorts, and not number 1 or any other number. Why is he wearing number 2? A very non-traditional way. If you're a football traditionalist and have an OCD about these things like I do, it's not a great sight. His Cedar's attempt at playing out being thwarted by an effective Nixer press, forcing errors. And that's a very clear tug of the arm by Abdullah Shaukat on the Nixer captain, Ashar Rashid. Nixer continuing to pile on the pressure. Abdullah Loya offering the short option. But the corner is gone deep towards Ashar Rashid. Retrieved by Armagan. Playing left back this year. Now what can Cedar do? Send the ball forward. Just too much on that pass for Samir Masood. A long rivalry between Nixer and Cedar, which goes beyond football as well. Long and healthy rivalry. And that's a lovely pass. A very good opportunity there for Azmir. Cedar PCH is showing that Nixer should not underestimate them. It's a lovely pass by Hassan Chawla. Ryan Saad making the run beyond Abdullah. But Cedar managed to clear the danger. That's a warning sign for Nixer. They need to wake up if they're thinking this will be a walk in the park. Mustafa, how do you see this match going on based on the first 12 minutes?
I think this chance that Cedar College had was their first real chance. It required a better finish, but Nixon has been creating more chances than Cedar as of now. But Cedar has woken up, like you said. Nixon has to wake up now again as well.
Yes, Nixer has enjoyed more control up till now. And just like that, another corner goes Nixer's way. But Cedar have shown that if given the opportunity, they can reach the Nixer penalty area as well. Here is Zaid Adnan with the corner and shot on the rebound. Ryan Saad with the shot. Armagan has lost the ball. Here comes Hamza Zaidi. But Nixer win possession back almost immediately. Hassan Chawla looking to find Hamza Ahmed. It will take a lot for Nixer to replicate last year's great team that they had. Two of the match-winning players, stars from the tournament are here. Here's Abdullah taking with this outswinging corner. And it could be an opportunity, but doesn't fall to any Nixer player. Here come Nixer again. That's a loose ball by Abdullah. He's giving it away to the captain of Cedar, Armagan Chishti. Going towards Abdullah, temporarily caught on the other side at left back, making that clearance. Here comes Hamza Ahmed. Trying to cut inside, but showing too much of the ball. Here's Huzafa Mushtaq in midfield. Laying it off to Ryan Saad, who finds Zaid Adnan. Goes on the outside. Can he get a cross in? It's a good sliding tackle by the Cedar defender. Mohammad Ayan Khan, the player with the tackle. Cedar teams seemingly having a tradition of having a player with the surname Ayan. Okay, here comes Cedar again. This latest edition of the Nixer Cedar rivalry, KUSC rivalry. I think this is the first time that Nixer and Cedar PCHS are clashing. Nixer themselves now with a second campus as well. It'll be interesting to see in the coming years if Nixer Bahadurabad is a team and Nixer Clifton is a team as well. Opportunity for Cedar now. You have to make the most of it. Azmir standing on top of the ball. In swinging corner. Good shape on it. Eventually Zaid gets it away. Here they come again. Arib on the ball. Cutting inside. Trying to find a cross. Oh, Armagan and Azmir both missing it. Dangerous times for Nixer, living dangerously here. Another opportunity for Cedar to rattle the defending champions. Another really good corner. It falls to a Cedar player. It's a missed opportunity. Almost getting in each other's way. Armagan and Abdullah Shaukat. Here we see an action replay. Armagan, I believe it was with the eventual effort. Omar Salman, the Nixer keeper, with the long kick. And here's perhaps an opportunity for Ashar Rashid to nip in, but he lost his bearings and didn't know where the ball was. Armagan with the delivery. Ashar's header! That's the first goal for Nixer. You can't give him half a chance. But is the flag up? Flag is not up. The goal stands. For a moment we thought it might have been offside. But Nixer take the lead. Armagan's delivery, lovely shape on that cross. And Ashar Rashid with his 11th goal of the tournament. 3 behind now of Mohammad Siddiqui of Scepter College.
Last year.
Cedar now need to be urgent. Ayan Khan taking the goal kick. A bit of pinball. The ball stays in the air until someone gets the control. And there you see Coach Zahid Taj on your screen. One of the most decorated KUSC coaches. Nervous moment at the back for Shazil. Areeb trying to get the better of the Nixer captain. Needs help of Abdullah Shaukat. Abdullah does really well. Getting past 2 before eventually losing possession. Lovely touch by Usher. That's a very bad touch. Hassan Chawla could have released the ball earlier to get the cross in. As we were talking about Coach Zahid Taj, KUSC champion with Nixer twice, I believe now, at least twice in 2020. Yes, 2020 and 2025, which was of course last year. Here's Uzaifa Mushtaq, Nixer number 10 on the ball. And there you see Coach Shakir Taj. No relation to the Nixer coach Zahid Taj. A former national team player of his own right and one of the most famous and well-known coaching duos in Karachi, Shakir Taj and coach Muhammad Ali Imam, of course, of Cedar College. 6 KUSC titles together. Three of them actually with Nixer, of course. Previously, this coaching duo was with Nixer College. 3 titles with Nixer in 2012, 2015, 2016. Opportunity for Zefa on the far post. That's a really bad tackle by the looks of it. Zefa has stayed down. Did not look to be any ball contact involved there. The referee didn't see anything wrong with it. Mustafa, what do you think of that challenge?
I think he got the ball. I think he got a little bit of the ball. Because
We'll have to wait for the replay to see what exactly happened if the referee got that call right.
and I think that the Nixer captain is showing real great maturity on the field, because it takes a lot of nerve to know when to pass, when to stop, and when to shoot.
If we could get a replay of that penalty shout for that challenge on Uzefa. Here we go. I think it was very late, I think, but Uzefa also did not have control of the ball. So some credit could be given to the Cedar defender. He definitely aimed for the ball. There you see Muhammad Ali Imam, in the other half of the greatest coaching duo in KUSC history. Here's Abdullah Loya. Really good crosser of the ball, as are both Nixer fullback. This is the second goal. It is. It's easier than Cedar would like it to be, but Ashar Rashid nips in. We'll have to see if that eventually final touch came off him, or did the keeper completely miss it, and will it be Abdullah Loya's goal? Ashar is clutching the side of his face. Hopefully he's okay. There you see Abdullah Loya's high cross. Ashar just, yes, he got his head to the ball first before the goalkeeper. And here's another opportunity. Again, Cedar trying to go long. The score sheets are being filled. 2 goals for Ashar Rashid. He is now on 12 goals, just 2 behind Mohammad Siddiq of Scepter College.
And both of these goals coming off headers today.
Yes, we saw one terrific header from Ammar Sheikh in the previous game for Wales College. And you've started off with two really good. Usher is known for not just for his deadly left-footed finishes, but yes, because of his height, he is a real threat in the air as well. Today he is up against Abdullah Shaukat, who can at least for height match him, but when it comes to movement, off the ball movement, creating space for himself, Usher has real pace, and with the coaching of Coach Zahid Taj, he knows when to run, how to run, where to run, and he has improved a lot since last year. Remember, he was red carded in the final after scoring, let his team down, and since then, it's been a great journey for him now, becoming the captain. Scored in the final, gave Nixon the lead. They went 2-1 down to Scepter before Usher got red cards, and here he is. He's an opportunity to complete his hat trick. Or can he find a teammate? He goes for the finish on the near post. But Mohammad Atta had his angles covered and didn't allow one to go through his near post. In fact, the shot wasn't even on target.
I think the defender did a good job.
Yes, Abdullah Shaukat, the aforementioned, he stayed physical, he stayed close, didn't allow Usher a free shot to the far corner. And as we are mentioning, Usher was sent off in last year's KUSC final after scoring the opening goal. And despite that, that's how good Nix's team was. Credit to them that they came back from 2-1 down, equalized through Zohair Khan before Bilal Mazahir in extra time scored the winning goal to win the game 3-2. Both players, in fact, are here on the ground supporting their team, supporting their ex-teammates. He didn't realize he had some space there. Cedar forward. Hamza Ahmed twisting and turning. Samir Masood is chasing him. It's a good pass on the inside for Zaidnan. Lovely 1-2, but just went a little bit too early. There you see the KUSC interns hard at work. Note the sarcasm.
समीर तुम कहाँ घूम रहे हो यार इतने स्पेस दे रहे कौन सा टीम खेलेगा फिर अबे छोड़ थोड़े अरे जाते का शेड लेके ब्रो ब्रो अंदर तुम लोग बोले
Another very hopeful try from distance from Cedar PCHS. They had their chances early on with the score at 0-0, but since the first goal, Knicks have just pulled away, and the gulf in class has shown, but that might be a major mistake. Is that a penalty? Has the referee signaled for a penalty? The referee is buying himself some thinking time. Has he even signaled for a foul? Magan Chishti is the player that looked to be the contact, looks to be in the box. There you see the Knicks substitutes bench. Coach, assistant coach Javed.
Yeah, the Nixer defender really had his judgment out. He went for the man but missed the ball.
Yes, an extremely rough landing for the Cedar captain. Hopefully he's okay to continue. Armagan Chishti. Good to see him sitting up. Here's another replay. Usman Mazahir. I think Armagan didn't see the defender there, and of course Usman needed to be a bit more careful as well. I feel like the contact was inside the box if the referee deems it to be a foul, which again we haven't seen any signal for. Is it a pen? It's a yellow card for Usman Mazahir, and it does look like it's a penalty. So wow, what a chance. There you see Muhammad Ali Imam, the head coach of Cedar College, PCHS and DHA. We will be seeing him in action right after this as well when Cedar DHA take on Lyceum. But in the meanwhile, this is a golden opportunity. And Armagan Chishti has dusted himself off and is ready to take this penalty to bring Cedar back. Abdullah Loya, the vice captain, with a few words of encouragement for his goalkeeper Omar Salman, wearing number 2. Here goes Armagan versus Omar, and he slots it in the bottom corner. No chance for Omar Salman. Cedar players grab the ball and come straight back to the halfway line.
That goal put life back in the Cedars team, and that was a really, really calm finish.
Yes, an unforced error, allowing Cedar a way back. Let's see how Nixer handles this. No chance for Omar Salman, the Nixer goal. Here comes Cedar again. Nixer were in Group A and qualified as group winners. Beria Karsas were the nearest contenders who we saw in the previous game, losing out to Wales College. Azari with an opportunity, looking for his captain Armagan. Azmir, will it fall for him? Armagan again. Armagan, it's a great opportunity for Azmir. And Cedar are knocking on the door. Nixer need to show more character. Here come Nixer again, playing out from the back. In fact, Usman Mazahir looks to go long this time. Hamza Ahmed finding his captain Ashar Rashid. Ashar trying to take on Abdullah Shaukat for pace. And he concedes a free kick. Ball ends up in the back of the net, but the frustration of Ashar Rashid getting the better of him. Abdullah Shaukat showing really good strength to hold off the Nixer captain there. 12 goals, remember, for Ashar Rashid already. Mustafa, how do you feel about the match now with 2-1, evenly poised almost?
I can't help but mention that the Cedar captain has been putting his all since the beginning of the match, and he has been creating a lot of trouble for these Nixer defenders. As soon as he gets the ball, the Nixer defense seems like it's in shambles.
Yes, Armagan, to his credit, he took a very heavy fall for that penalty. Lovely feat from Hamza Zaidi there, trying to take on all comers. Another very crunching tackle from Usman Mazahir on that side. Armagan, recipient of that heavy foul from Usman before dusting himself up to slot home the penalty. And now the match, just one goal between them. Nixer no longer in a comfortable position. Coach Zahid Taj shouting instructions at his players, trying to make them play his way. Trying to be a calming influence. Shazil is doing the opposite of that. Former captain and vice captain from last year, Bilal Mazahir and Zohir Khan also watching from the stands. looking on nervously, shouting instructions at their former teammates.
Ahmed bhai, have you heard of the 2-1 goal theory?
No, I haven't, Mustafa.
It's a theory where a comeback is imminent if the score is 2-1. So let's see if that theory holds up today.
I have heard that a 2-0 lead is the most dangerous lead in football. So I think that's where we started. And now we have reached to the point of 2-1. I think if you saw yesterday's match between Aga Khan and Alpha College, Aga Khan leading 3-0 at halftime, before Alpha College staging a miraculous comeback, equalizing, making it 3-3 before taking the game on penalties.
I'm stressed just listening to that.
Yes, the Aga Khan players were feeling something similar. They didn't know what hit them by the end of it. There's another aerial ball. It's causing Nixer a lot of problems. Cedar struggle to play out when the ball reaches the defenders. Again, Nixer with that unforced error. Here's Hamza Zaidi trying to take on Usman Mazahir. Again, Usman just 15 or 16 years old, I believe. Playing with players at least 2 years, 1 or 2 years older than him. He's in 11th grade. Zaid Adnan laying it off. Hassan Chawla trying to switch play. Ball comes back. And Shaz's header is back towards his own goal, but luckily for Nixer, straight into the hands of Umar Salman. Zaid Adnan looking for the overlap of Hamza Ahmed. Lots of new faces for Nixer this year. Zaid Adnan, Hamza Ahmed, two of them. Ryan Saad on the other side. Not part of the KUSC winning squad last year. They haven't had a taste of what it takes to win trophies with this trophy-laden team.
तुझे बॉल लेने घूमने मत दे आजा रन रन ले बॉल चल शादिक चल
Really good play from Shazil that
रन
time.
लाइन पे ले जा इसको
Coming forward.
अब आराम से
Here is Ryan Saad. Can he keep the ball in play? He can. Tries to cut inside, but a heavy touch. And he is overcommitted, fouling the Cedar player in the process.
चलो 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 नेट नेट ले चलो इधर इधर इधर
Abdullah now looking to launch the ball back into the Nixer half.
यहीं पे यहीं पे यहीं पे यहीं पे
He opts to go low on the ground, but not on the same wavelength as his teammate.
रन इधर जेड लाइन पे जा जेड लाइन पे जा जेड लाइन पे जा रन करीबा क्लियर कर
Here comes Cedar again. What can they do? Out wide to Azmi. Looks for the overlap. Tries to find Arib. Shazil is there. And the ball deflects luckily off of Arib for a Nixer goal kick.
इसका ये तो देखो यार चला यार
Nixer taking their time now. They know they're in the lead with the half-time approaching. They cannot afford to concede an equalizer right before half-time. The momentum will completely shift.
वहां पे अंदर उमर इस साइड पे जैद इधर आ।
Umar Salman instructed to go long by his coach not to take any risks this close to the half-time whistle.
गई गई ऐसे ले जा ले जा
Really good head on by Rayan Saad,
इजी हमजा इजी
asking Ashar Rashid to chase. And here is Hamza Ahmed looking to get a shot away. It's blocked off. Samir Masood having a chat with the referee as we await the corner kick. Abdullah Loya, the right back, going all the way over to the left hand side to take this corner kick. That should tell you about how highly he is considered. His set pieces are considered by the Nixa coach. He is responsible for most Nixa set pieces, but this one goes short. Plays a 1-2 with Hamza Ahmed. Now looks to play it in. Shazil's header is harmlessly wide.
शाजिल वहीं पे खड़ा है अशर अशर वहीं पे वो करीब नहीं खेलने दो अशर जाओ पैक करो राइट साइड
Mohammad Atta plays it short for Ayan Khan.
रहन आराम से लोया
Here comes Rayan Saad trying to find his vice captain Abdullah on the overlap. Lovely attempt at an interchange between the two.
देखो देखो यहीं पे देखो यहीं
The idea was there, execution just lacking a little bit.
चल रहन 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 बेटा आजा रहन आजा हां चल लोया क्लियर ए रेफ रेफ आजा मुड़ मुड़ मत
2 minutes have been added on in the first half. Ashar Rashid is fouled there by Ibad. Just outside the penalty area. The Cedar fullback fouling the Nixa captain. Perhaps a little soft fall from Ashar. The referee saying it was enough contact there to award a free kick to Nixa. And we were mentioning Abdullah Loya's set pieces. He is extremely dangerous from this range. Scored the 4th goal in the 4-0 victory in the semi-final win over Generations last year.
रहन रहन रिबाउंड पे 10 यार्ड करो
It was not this central, it was from the left hand side and he curled it towards the far corner.
जाना रहन
This is still closer in. And here is Abdullah. Does Uzaifa leave it? Everybody is leaving it. Abdullah does take it. It goes low towards the far corner, but Mohammad Atta was alert and gathers well.
चावला बॉल लेना है अरमान बॉल ले
That was a really confusing free kick routine. I think they got confused themselves.
Yeah, I think they knew what they were trying to do, but I think they just want to confuse the opposition and ask them to jump, because the idea was to go low and they wanted the wall to jump before Abdullah tried to pass it underneath them. Here's Hamza Ahmed. Samir Masood trying to wriggle free. Lovely pass to Arib. Arib tries to nutmeg Uzaifa but loses the ball.
कमान यहीं पे
Ashar Rashid trying to keep possession, loses out to Abdullah Shaukat again.
चल लोया ले
And that will be that. Last action of the first half. Nixa College, the defending champions, renewing their rivalry with Cedar College, but this time it's Cedar College PCHS. As Abdullah Loya is complaining something about his glasses. As both teams go into the break, the defending champions Nixa College lead 2-1. Ashar Rashid with both goals, taking his goal tally to 12 goals for the tournament, while the captain of Cedar PCHS, Armaghan Chishti, pulling 1 goal back from the penalty spot after Osman Mazai's reckless challenge on the same player.
डाउनलोड द जुबली एक्टिव ऐप नाउ। अपने सोए सेल्फ को जगाओ।
एक्टिव रहो, रिवॉर्ड्स जीतो, only on the Jubilee Active app.
Watch all the exciting Premier League matches only on Myco, where fans win big. Download and subscribe now. Myco.
एक्टिव रहो, रिवॉर्ड्स जीतो, only on the Jubilee Active app.
डाउनलोड द जुबली एक्टिव ऐप नाउ। अपने सोए सेल्फ को जगाओ।
Ready to kick us off. 2-1 advantage at halftime. Nixer against Cedar PCHS. Two goals from Nixer's captain and talisman Ashar Rashid, and one from the opposing team's captain Armaghan Chishti, number 10. Here we go, we have kickoff. Nixer 2, Cedar PCHS 1. Let's see how both teams will start. And straight away, Usman Mazahir, who is at fault for Cedar's penalty, kicks the ball out of play. Not what Coach Zahid Taj would have said at halftime. And again, a very rough challenge from behind. Lots of these aerial duels, very risky. Usman playing it wide towards Hamza Ahmed. He has Armaghan on the overlap if he needs him. Cuts inside. Plays it back to Usman Mazahir. Usman looks to go direct towards Ashar. And the ball is bouncing. Ashar has a great opportunity. He should score. He does. That completes his hat-trick. That surely seals Nixer's place in the quarterfinals. 13 goals now for Ashar Rashid. One behind the tournament leading scorer Mohammad Siddiq of Scepter. As he goes straight to his coach to celebrate with him. Aerial ball by Usman. Big mistake at the back. Headed straight in the path of Nixer's captain. And if there's one player you don't want to give any chance to, it's Ashar Rashid in this sort of form. Mustafa Nasir, the player at fault in that moment, cushioning the ball down in the path of Ashar Rashid. Mustafa Farhan, how do you feel about the start of the second half? Nixer extending their lead to 3-1.
You always clear the ball when it's in that position, when you're filled with the opposition's players. You always clear the ball. You don't make that mistake. And that has costed Cedar hugely.
Yes, it's very important to not allow the ball to bounce, especially in your own penalty area. We see teams at this level, college level, extremely guilty of the same basic principle outside of the penalty area as well. Here's an opportunity though for Cedar to get right back into it through the set piece. Armaghan Chishti with the ball in, headed away by Hassan Chawla. Back in. Again, some pinball going around. Mustafa Nasir trying to wriggle free. Ashar with the ball tries to set Rayan Saad free. Rayan cutting inside, trying to find an option. Intercepted by Samir Masood. Here goes Azmir, cuts inside two players. He looks dangerous. Tries to find his captain. Mohammad Atta opting to just clear instead of gather. Here's Abdullah Shaukat Mustafa Nasir cuts inside 2 players but unable to find a teammate. Hamza Ahmad looking for the run of Asher. Just a little bit too much on it. Good defensive header from Usman. Hamza Ahmad trying to bring the ball down, out muscling the opposite fullback Ibad.
कितना बड़ा गैप है दोनों में, कितना बड़ा गैप है, कितना बड़ा गैप है, लोया अंदर होके
2 balls on the pitch, so referee didn't allow for the quick throw in. And you can see the Nixer bench in the background with the yellow bibs on. Here's Ibad trying to clear, only succeeds in finding Hamza Ahmad, who just chips the ball inside. And is this a chance for Asher? It does. He unable to get a shot away. Ryan Saad had headed the ball down for his captain.
वन मैन
Nixer has another very promising talent on the bench, Ali Imran. He's actually a pro team player at Karachi United. And it should give you an idea of the strength that Nixer's coach feels his current team has, that a pro player at Karachi United is currently on the bench. Also on the Nixer bench is Awais Khan, the son of former Pakistani cricketer and cricket legend Yunus Khan.
फाउल नहीं करना, बॉल लो, मैन बिहाइंड, कीपर कीपर, इजी इजी, मारो उमर, मारो मारो उमर, मारो.
Here's the ball with Umar Salman kicking it clear. Back it came, but a late challenge by Armagan on Usman. A substitution is taking place. Coach Mohammad Ali Imam and Shakir Taj feeling the need. Mohammad Ahmed has come on, replacing Mohammad Ali Suri. Here's Abdullah Loya trying to find Asher Rashid down the line. Asher using his body as, or at least he so claims. Abdullah Shaukat fouled. That's been a very good duel between those two. And although Asher Rashid has scored 3 goals, I don't think Abdullah Shaukat has had too bad of a game. Whenever Asher has gone up against some of the other defenders, he's done well. But for the most part, Abdullah Shaukat has held his own against Nixer's captain. 13 goals now, 1 behind Mohammad Siddiq of Scepter. He is well in the hunt for the golden boot of this year's KUSC. Here's Uzefa turning and finding Abdullah. A really good cross in beyond the long, tall frame of Abdullah Shaukat. Here's Azmir, what can he do? Crossing the halfway line. Trying to find Hamza Zaidi. They need these 3 players, 3 forwards to connect. Azmir, Hamza Zaidi, and that's a foul throw. That's amateurish stuff. You cannot allow that to happen at this level. You can understand the urgency of the players, but still need to be careful with your long throws, with your throws in general. Mohammad Ahmed, the substitute, getting into the thick of things quickly. As we were saying, Cedar need Azmir, Hamza Zaidi, and Armagan to connect. But so far they've been isolated and limited to individual dribbles.
खड़े हो गए खड़े हो गए
Here comes Uzaifa away with the ball, passes it to space. Hassan Chawla leaves it on the left hand side for Hamza Ahmed. He just runs into traffic. Poor decision making in that moment.
जगह बनाओ चल 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 अंदर चल चल चल
I think Nix's style of play in this game has been very different to the way they have operated in the last 2 years. This is my third year of commentating in KUSC, and I have to say, Knicks have always had an identity. Here's another opportunity as we speak. Asher Rashid is onside. He tries to bring Ryan into play, but there's just too much power on that cutback. Another opportunity now. Abdullah getting it across, and he does. Ryan Saad just over his head. A lovely flick by Mohammad Ahmed. And that's a clear foul by Arib. Possibly a yellow card as well. The referee is taking a lenient look on things.
I think if Cedar wants to pull off this comeback, their midfield needs to wake up, because it's just their defense clearing the ball and then their attack connecting it. But there is no probable connection between them as
Yes.
of now.
Yes, I agree, Mustafa. And the substitute who's come on has shown some bright moments, Mohammad Ahmed. He's trying to play one-touch, two-touch football, but some other players don't seem to be on the same wavelength. Here's Abdullah with the chipped ball. Uzaifa handling the ball accidentally, which will lead to a Cedar free kick. Cedar again unable to retain possession. Uzaifa, Hassan Chawla pulled back. There was a tug again. Arib, same player with two very blatant checks, and I think this leniency is a bit too much. Same exact player with two very professional fouls. I think at the very least, one of them should have been a yellow card. And that's unforgivable stuff from the Nixer winger, looking across the line, asking for the ball, then receiving the ball, and to still be caught offside. You need to be more alert at this level. But again, going back to the two fouls. In fact, it's been more than two fouls throughout this game by the Cedar number 6. Arib Arshad Chishti. Lucky to not be on a yellow card already. Abdullah Shawka has fallen on the ball. Opportunity here. Can Asher finish again? Of course he can. That's his fourth. That's Nix's fourth. It's the Asher Rashid show in the round of 16. He goes level with Mohammad Siddiq at 14 goals in 4 games. Well, 3 games and 57 minutes for Asher.
He just does not give up on the ball. He just keeps going for it, and then he waits for the defender to make a mistake, and then he eventually end up making a small mistake, which he always takes advantage of.
Yes, 100%. This time, both the centre backs just failing in their duty. Abdullah and Ayan. Asher Rashid just too fast, too physical, too aggressive in his press, and then of course too cool with his finishing. Nixer again with a cross in. Goalkeeper Ata tried to get there but ended up nowhere near it. It's a good 1-2 attempt by Azmir and Mohammad Ahmed. Cedar defenders need support because the ball can fall anywhere. Luckily for Cedar this time, the flag was up against Ashar Rashid.
Wide, wide. Open play, organize open play. लो अपनी जगह पे वो बॉल आ गई है. Ran.
We saw Scepters Mohammad Siddiq, scoring 5 goals in their game against Peria College, NORE, and Usher has definitely seen that performance and thought anything you can do, I can do better as well. 4 goals up till now, and who's going to bet against him getting 5 goals as well?
मुझे बताएं अभी हाँ शोन चुप करे ना क्या कर रहे हो ये क्या कर रहे हो ऊपर
सर उस जोन में नहीं जाएगा.
चुप करो बताएं किस
उस
तरह
जोन में
बनाना
नहीं जाएगा. हाँ एक ये सर वो साइड बंद कर वो साइड यस.
Oh, and just overly physical stuff by Ayan. Need to keep their composure. Serial players. Hamza Ahmed, really nice skill. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't. Does he win a corner? No, he doesn't. It's a goal kick as signaled by the linesman. The ball had gone out of play apparently.
उस साइड पे बस वो जाएगा तो अशर जाएगा तुम इस जोन पे अंदर आओगे.
A double substitution. Areeb Arshad Chishti finally coming off. I feel he should be at least on a yellow card by this moment. Also coming off is the left back. Mustafa Nasir and Areeb Arshad Chishti, the 2 players coming off. Rayan Sayyid and one more substitute whose name we will confirm to you are coming on.
सपोर्ट सर. One man.
Muhammad Ayan, the number 12, is the other substitute who has come on.
Close.
Azmir going all the way across to the other side to take this corner kick with his left foot. Should be an in-swinging delivery. It's towards the near post, but easily dealt with by Osman Mazahir.
Nice boys, nice. Up. Bas easy. Usman.
But the ball
Bas,
is sent
easy.
right out of play.
उस्मान क्या जल्दी है तुमको.
Even at 4-1 up, coach Zahid Taj not happy with some of his team's defensive displays. Shouting instructions from the touchline. Here comes Mohammad Ayan, the substitute, trying to make an impact in the game. Oh, very high foot, extremely dangerous play. This time by Ayan Khan, who is down clutching his own leg. And a really good try in the end by Armagan, which is touched wide for a corner. while this Cedar centre back Ayan Khan is down and in need of a stretch around the center of the Cedar half. Mohammad Ayan is giving him a hand. Although it looked like Asher should have been the player to come off worse from that duel. If we could get a replay of that challenge between Asher Rashid and Ayan Khan. As we see Zaid Adnan getting ready to take this corner kick. He has the support of Abdullah close to him for a short corner option if he needs him. Zaid Adnan going direct. Headed up in fact by Mohammad Ayan, and then unconvincingly behind by Hamza Zaidi. It'll be another corner for Nixa College. Another in-swinging delivery from Zaid. It's a better one this time. Asher got his head to it, but sails wide for a goal kick.
इसका वीडियो मैं ज्यूरी को भेजूंगा यार, ये कैसा होता है, इतना बड़ा फॉल नहीं देगा क्या? प्लेंटी देनी नजर आ रही है उसको.
Cedar again trying to play out from the back. Let's see what becomes of this move. Well, Abdullah Shaukat has given it away. Here's an opportunity for Zaid Adnan. Looks to find his teammate. It's a lovely move. It is bundled in the end. Hamza Ahmed adding a fifth goal. Really good move involving some of the new players this year in Nix's team. Zaid Adnan, Hamza Ahmed finishing it off. And Nixa extend their lead. It's 5 for Nixa College now. 4 for Asher Rashid. There you see Ryan Saad also involved. Zaid Adnan, Ryan Saad, Hamza Ahmed, all three newcomers who were not part of the title winning side of last year involved in that move.
Yeah, that was some terrible piece of defending by the Cedar defense. It only took 3 passes to get past 4 players. They need to wake up. Well, I think it's too late for that.
Yes, but again, credit to Nixa, good passing. It's something we haven't seen from most teams in this round of 16 up till now. As we see 2 changes being readied. The aforementioned Ali Imran, we were talking about him earlier. The number 20 for Nixa College coming on. He is a pro team player at Karachi United. So that should give you an idea of the strength and depth that Nixa College possesses, that a pro player is currently on the bench. Ali Imran has taken his place alongside Asher Rashid, it seems, in attack, or he'll be drifting in from the left hand side. In the other substitution for Nixa, it appears Mohammad Bakar came on, the number 23 on your screen. He's positioned himself on the right wing. So both Zaid Adnan and Ryan Saad seem to have gone off, replaced by Ali Imran and Mohammad Bakar. Here's Hassan Chawla looking towards the left wing to find Hamza Ahmed, the goal scorer. Hamza chips it towards his captain Ashar Rashid. Ashar gets his head to it but can't direct it goalwards.
Initial involvements for Ali Imran, linking up with their winger Hamza.
जाओ जाओ हमजा पहुंचो बाकी उसकी जगह पे बाकी उसकी
Cedar's centre back Ayan Khan is down and again in need of a stretch. It was the other leg 5 minutes ago. Now it's his right leg. And if speaking of interesting kit numbers for goalkeepers, I believe the Cedar goalkeeper beneath that white bib, he is wearing the number 711. Thankfully there's a white kit covering his original jersey. Here comes Cedar again. I think the Cedar substituted Mohammad Ahmed again. Even in this move a few seconds earlier, he has shown some really nice touches. And you have to wonder why a player who's capable of playing one touch, two touch football like this, why he didn't start.
उस्मान वाइड होके बॉल प्ले कराओ यार तुम भी आगे जाओ आगे हमजा आगे आगे
Coach Zahid Taj, he wants more from his team, and I'm really impressed by how the Nixer team trusts him, because they're doing exactly what he's saying, and the fruit is in front of all of us right now.
Yes, exactly. That's what Nixer is about. That's what they work on the training pitch at KMC. And there's perhaps another opportunity, the ball bouncing around, but Ashar can't get his fifth goal. He'll have to wait just a bit. There you see Coach Mohammad Ali Imam and Shakir Taj. They will, of course, be coaching again right after this match as well, as the Cedar DHA side takes on the Lyceum. Lyceum team already in the stands, watching this match intently.
दफा ऊपर हुआ है
The winner of this side, of this match, will take on Habib Public School, who defeated the Concept School yesterday. So Nixer know that Habib Public School will be their opponents, waiting for them in the quarterfinals. The other quarterfinal that is already set is Wales College taking on Alpha College. Those are the only two quarterfinals that we are sure of. The rest will be decided in the remaining two matches from today. Here comes Armagan down the left hand side, passes to Ali Imran. Well, it's a really good tackle from Ayan Khan this time.
अशर लाइन पे अशर लाइन पे यहीं पे 2 मिनट यहीं पे यस वेल डन बेटा वेल डन शाबाश गुड वन दफा चेंज कर दूं तो फिर उधर हो रेफ 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 थ्रू
Here come Nixer again. Really good pass by Abdullah. Looking for his captain. Just a little bit too much on that. There's a Cedar player down on this near side in need of treatment.
चलो हो गया जल्दी जल्दी अब वो स्टार्ट हो रहा है उधर ही रहो वो खलील आ गया लाइन पे अंदर फेंक दो वहां से
Here's Hamza Ahmed down the left hand side. Good defending by Ayan, conceding a corner. I think both the Cedar centre backs have shown some potential, some promise, but they've had on and off moments. Both Abdullah Shaukat and Ayan Khan. Overall, of course, you can't say they've defended well when the team was conceded 5 goals. Oh, lovely turn by Hamza Ahmed, getting past Ibadur Rahman very, very easily. I think both fullbacks for Cedar have been exploited really well by Nixer. They've exploited the wings really well. Here's Abdullah with another corner kick. Falls for Mohammad Bakar, whose shot almost hits my car. Yes, Samir Masood. Oh, leaving Ali Imran on the deck. Ankles broken. I'm sure that will become a meme you see on KUSC off the pitch. Samir Masood vying for the ball with Ashar going into every tackle like the score is goalless. Really good intensity. Here's Ali Imran. Usman Mazahir. Easy as you like. Nixer keeping possession now. Looking composed. Ali Imran looking to make amends for his defensive howler, and a lovely switch of play towards the right hand side. Here is Ali Imran again coming short and then circulating the ball again towards Hamza Ahmed. Nixer now keeping possession really well. Armaghan's ball in. The idea was good, but there was nobody there at the end.
Cedar looking really tired. Some of them walking on the pitch, some of them limping.
Yes, tired minds, tired bodies. But Nixer again, the intensity is still up. The pressing is still high. The intent is still there.
Wide. Okay. Ref change it.
Malik Abdul Hadi has come on for Cedar PCHS. Samir Masood, the number 8, has gone off.
अली उस साइड से मार्क करते हैं
Let's see what this substitute can do. Zephyr finding Abdullah again, who looks for Asher again between the Cedar defenders. Here's Muhammad Ahmed showing a bit too much to Ali Imran, who has played in Muhammad Bakr. Can Bakr get a cross in? Can he need support? Can he find someone else in space? He's eventually almost dispossessed. He is dispossessed now. And Muhammad Ahmed can run away with the ball if he can bring it under control. But Nixer win it back. Here's Hassan Chawla looking to switch play. He does just that. Hamza Ahmed. Nixer now coming forward with Armagan, stretching the play. Hassan Chawla now. Nixer now. This is the Nixer we have come to know and identify with for the last 2 years. Patient, slow build up, very methodical, tiring the team out, tiring their minds before you tire their bodies, creating frustration among the opposition. For the last 2 years, they've done this with the score at 0-0, 1-1, 1-0, you name it. But now, I think they need this for the confidence. Here comes Asher Rashid on his weaker foot this time, on the edge of the penalty area with a shot which was just outside. Nixer with one more substitution. Hamza Ahmed coming off, replaced by Shamir, the number 19. Which means that Muhammad Bakr has now switched flanks. He has moved to the left hand side with Shamir taking his role on the right wing. Here comes Cedar again, trying to find at least one more consolation goal. Something to take back home to PCHS. Ryan Saeed with the foul throw. Again, that sort of stuff should not be happening at this level.
Hats off to the Nixer midfield for getting on all of those second balls, those headers. It allows them to gain more possession.
Yes, that's all down to the tactical instructions, training. These boys are very well drilled. I've seen them personally last year. Last year I was a part of Nixer College. And the intensity with which they train, the intention is everything that you see is conscious. It's not an accident happening. It's all planned, from the set pieces to the presses. That was a really clever nutmeg by Abdullah Shaukat on Asher Rashid, but again, with the score at 5-1, you really have to wonder how much the worth of that nutmeg is. Here comes Ryan Saeed. And a good pass by Ali Imran, looking for Muhammad Bakr, but Ayan Khan gets there first. Ali Imran failing to gather the ball in that moment. Comes back out to Muhammad Bakr. Ali plays it back to Usman Mazahir. Usman looks to switch flanks and finds Shamir Mehdi. Shamir's pass is not precise, which allows Cedar to regain possession. Hamza Zaidi on the ball, dispossessed by Abdullah. And that's again a bad foul by Ayan Khan. Both these centre backs have this in them. The Nixa player has stayed down. Hassan Chawla. Yellow card has been shown to the Cedar centre back, Ayan Khan.
9 minutes to go, and I cannot help but mention that Robert Lewandowski once scored 5 goals in 9 minutes. Cedar might hope that someone might pull a Robert Lewandowski right now, which is highly unlikely, but this is football. This is a beautiful game.
We've seen Mohammad Siddiq of Scepter College score 5 goals in the round of 16 yesterday. There you see the challenge from Ayan Khan. We have seen Ashar Rashid score 4 times today. He'll be looking to add to that as well and make it 5. He is currently level with Mohammad Siddiq of Scepter College in the race for the Golden Boot with 14 goals.
उधर कोने पे चले जा शाजिल बिल्कुल बाकी अंदर हो जा हाँ बस ऑफसाइड से बाहर रहना बेटा ऑफसाइड से बाहर चावला ऊपर से जाएगा
Again, a very improvised free kick straight off the training ground. You could see that the final pass was just a little bit lacking. I think Nixa are trying to get Ashar Rashid all the goals as much as possible.
That was a really clever idea. It just needed the right execution. Knicks are almost scoring their 6th.
Yes, Abdullah Loya himself is a very strong, you see him on screen right now, he's a very strong free kick taker. So to deceive the opposition, I think one thing about these set pieces that Nixa shouldn't show all their tricks in the round of 16. They've already done 2-3 different variations today. And I'm sure all the other coaches, their opponents from the quarterfinals, Habib Public, must also be watching this match. They have seen all the tricks that Nixa has up their sleeve. They don't need to show them right now. They are 5-1 up. They don't need those set piece variations to win against Cedar PCHS. Now Habib Public has also seen the couple of 2-3 different tricks that Nixa has tried from set pieces.
शाजिल शाजिल मांगो चावला
Knicks is still building, still looking for goals. And Cedar's still hanging by.
Come on, come on, come on.
Another opportunity perhaps. Knicks are immediately winning the ball back, but Asher Rashid's layoff is just a little bit weak. Usman getting the better of Armagan on that occasion. Can he play the ball down the line? He has successfully kept the ball in play. Referee is happy with that. Ali Imran trying to switch play towards Abdullah Loya. Abdullah Loya looking for his defensive midfielder Hassan Chawla, whose movement was really good, but the pass could have been better.
Hassan Chawla is everywhere on the field. He is getting those second balls. He's running with the ball. He's progressing the game beautifully.
Yes, that's what you need from a good defensive midfielder. Offer yourself whenever a teammate is in trouble. Pass, receive, move, and do it all over again. Here come Nixer again on the counter. Here's Ali Imran. But he gives it away to Ayan Khan. Shazil though intercepts and clears the ball away towards the Cedar bench. Nixer bench, sorry. There you can see on your screen on the first floor the Lyceum team on the stands getting ready in preparation for their round of 16 tie versus Cedar DHA, which is coming up right after this one. And this could be an opportunity if Mohammad Ryan. Oh, it's a mistake by Abdullah allowing Ryan to get there first, but Nixer managed to recover. There you see the former last year's KUSC winning captain and vice captain Bilal Mazahir sitting with Zuhair Khan, the vice captain of Nixer College last year. As we approach the final seconds of this round of 16 tie, Abdullah Loya, this year's vice captain, with the throw-in. And that will be that. The referee has blown the final whistle. Both sets of players shaking hands. Good to see the match again end in good spirits. Nixer College booked their place against Habib Public School in the quarterfinals. Victorious by 5-1. Asher Rashid with 4 goals. Hamza Ahmed adding another. Armagan got one consolation for Cedar from the penalty spot. There's confirmation of the score. Nixer College winning by 5-1. And now we will go to the highlights of this match.